I was just telling him I don't have a big head. But I look good in it. You can edit some of this stuff out, right? My name is Doug Hoeh. We're at Treetops Resort, and this is my story. Let's just try to figure out a game plan of how we're gonna make this work, all right? So today we have our MIGS event. Unfortunately, we're getting some thunderstorms and some rain right now. And the event's supposed to go off at 10 o'clock, which is in an hour. And then we have tee times this afternoon on the par 3. Nobody can control the rain, and that applies to our guests also, but their experience should not be lessened just because it is raining. We still need to execute and make sure that they have a great time. My grandfather was a founding member at a golf course in Bear Lake called County Highlands. So I go and meet the GM, and he says, one sentence to me: your grandfather is a very well-respected man around here. I know you won't do anything to embarrass him. You start tomorrow at 6. So that was my introduction to the golf business. It was hundreds of trees that I had to weed trim around. The person that did it the year before me could get it done in 2 days. Well, my goal was to get it done in a day. That was probably one of my first memories and how I fell in love with the profession. Doing a job and turning around and looking at it and, wow, that really looks nice. I don't know, I don't want to call myself humble, because if you call yourself humble, does that really mean you're humble? But I like to think that I'm a support to all my staff. If they need anything, I'll be the first one to jump in and either help them or get them the help they need. You know you have a strong team when somebody from the outside looks in and they don't know who the leader is. My idea may not be the best, but how can I support you in making sure your idea is going to work? If there's a mantra, that would be it. I know there's a lot of talented people in this industry, and I don't consider myself to be there, and maybe that's why I'm in the position I am in, is I don't settle for anything. I have a little chalkboard at home I call the wins and losses. And if I go home and I felt like I've done a good job and made the resort better, that's a win. And if I go home and I just put out fires all day but really didn't accomplish anything, that's a loss. Our GM, Barry Owens, has this phrase, let's not have the same problem a year from now. And that's something I've really taken to heart. How are you, man? Nice to see you. Good. Lee Trevino, still to this date, the richest shot in history. He made a hole-in-one on number 7 of our par 3 golf course. One shot, $1 million, richest shot in golf history to this day. 53 major winners that have came to play on our par 3 golf course. Really cool to be able to step in the same footsteps as some of the golf greatest that's ever played the game. I'm in charge of everything except for food and beverage, housekeeping, and front desk. I oversee all the buildings, all the infrastructure on property, the golf courses, the ski hill, the building maintenance department, the security department, the roads, the lights. But I have a ton of great people that work with me, and we all have the same goal, and the goal is to make this place the best it can be. If I had to tell a younger Doug, let's put it that way, the resort won't shut down because you're not there. When you are away from the resort, be away from the resort and disconnect from it. Life is short and you only get one round at it. So it's nobody else saying we have to be here all the time or solving all the world's problems all the time. It's the stuff that we put on ourselves. Golf course superintendents are the unsung heroes. Maximize every dollar that they're given, and the more that they're given is the better product that they can put out. I got involved on the board to get to know more people across the state, and it's led to some great friendships. I said I'd recognize that frame anywhere.
How you doing, young man?
Good, man. How are you? Jim, nice to see you.
Pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Made me really appreciate what everybody does, and to know that we're all in this together.